Good morning, everybody. James here from the Dragon Blogger team with our morning deal stream. That's right, we're actually doing a deal stream today. We got a bunch of great products at a bunch of amazing prices. Now, we've looked around and saw what we've played with and saw what we could show you guys with some of the most amazing deals that we've actually had on hand. Now, we're going to start this off with some Govee lights, and then we're going to move into some Jackery products, and we're going to show you guys maybe some Amazon cubes. If you guys don't know what the Amazon Fire TV Cube is, it's kind of a cool little piece with that. Now, I'm going to let people kind of roll in for a second before we get going, and I'm going to readjust a few things because, well, let's be honest, I have to correct a few things that I have going on here because definitely got something a little mixed up, but should be good. Now, like I said, we're going to start this off with the very cool little Christmas lights. Now, these are from Govee, and Govee actually makes some phenomenal stuff. The lights we're about to show you is actually those same lights that are back there on that piece. But you guys are going to see them on a Christmas tree itself in this great little video right here. Now, this, of course, is the Lights 2 Xmas Christmas tree lights, and they're going to work on pretty much any setting. But they are meant for Christmas trees, you guys, if you really need to. They're going to come down, they're going to string across, and they're going to actually rope around in a round ring for you. Now, they also make a string light set for the Christmas trees, so mine's the version 1. Version 2 is a little bit different with this. It's like rings and it drops down over your tree and then, of course, circles up the tree. That way you guys can pull it off at the end of the year and, of course, put it away. They're very elegant and beautifully well done. And you guys have over 64 plus scenes set up in the app. And the app carries a lot of different scenes. So you guys are actually well taken care of with that. The app is full controlled and it has full access for all of the Govee products, including the lights you guys see on the TV back there, some of the bar lights, rope lights, and everything. All works in there. The app also works with all of their home appliances, whether it be a fan, a humidifier, tea kettles, and all of the other stuff. Now, right there, you guys can see the app in hand, and she's like just kind of stringing through and showing you guys. You guys can go through all the different scenes, but you guys can go into music mode. You guys can go into reactive mode. It has AI as well, where you can create your own scenes. Or you can go into, of course, the share area, and you guys can use other people's scenes that they built for their Christmas trees. And that's kind of cool as it does that as well. For $74.99, guys, if you want to get an unlit Christmas tree and save yourself a little bit of hassle, get yourself some Govee lights. Now, these are really, really cool. It's 130 plus preset scenes, 300 LEDs for this chunk of lighting. And I like that idea. Now, like I said, you guys can use it for pretty much whatever you want, but Govee's got you covered with that. Now, if you don't need Govee, maybe you guys need some beautiful, beautiful Real-Link 4K cameras. Now, this is actually a security camera system that I think I did, but I believe there was a few other people on the team that did it. Well,
hey everyone, Nikita with Drag.
Now we're going to show you guys this. This is, of course, the 4K 4G LTE. Now, 4 megapixels of connection, 4G LTE auto connection, but it has solar panels. And the solar array is going to allow you to actually charge this. And that's going to allow you to have it charged and run it day and night without a problem. And I kind of like that idea. Now, when you're doing this, you're going to set it up, but it's going to have a wide angle 4K fine detail lens. It's going to do dual lens, and it's got 6 times hybrid zoom on one of those lenses. But it also has auto tracking, which means it's actually going to move around with you as you move through the yard. So it does track you as you move, which is great. Now, it's got nice sharp 4K video at night, which is going to do like night vision, or you guys can see as it is daylight. With, of course, the spotlight on, it looks just like it should. Without the spotlight, it's going to look like, black and white scene, but you guys should be able to make out everything very, very well like. Now, it can actually determine if it's a person, vehicle, pet, or anything else. It's got a great little 3G, 4G LTE network SIM card chip inside that's going to work with pretty much most carriers. It's very, very widely compatible with that. Two-way audio so you guys can talk and, of course, listen into it. You guys can make fun of Nikita's broken cell phone screen right there. That's up to you. So right there, Real-Link does a really good job with that. So Real-Link. Now, we also have the Amazon Fire Cube. Now, this, of course, is the TV Cube. This is probably a product I did.
Here, take a look at.
So this is going to be one of them longer videos that, James just goes on about, and sometimes I wish I still had the product. Now, this is a cool little piece, guys. This is, of course, got Wi-Fi 6E. It's a 4K Ultra HD. It's a Fire TV Cube, which means you have access to Fire TV, which has all of the apps, movies, and connections that you could ever want on hand. Now, with this, of course, you guys are going to have this beautiful, voice control that you guys can talk to it. You don't have to worry about it, but it's going to also give you all the other controls that you could ever want with this. Multiple points of connections, over 1.5 million movies that you guys have access to with this. Full Dolby Atmos and all of that. So what's the benefit? So the Cube is it's faster. It's got better Wi-Fi connectability. It's got RJ45. It's got more processing built in, more hard drive built in. It's all the way around. It does a lot more. It's just way more to it. You probably ever notice, you guys, the little sticks sometimes it they'll span a little, or are a little slow to activate. This is like having that Amazon TV back there. It's got everything built in. Now, like I said, it has, of course, Dolby Atmos. It has Dolby Vision, HDR. It's going to give you a lot of connectabilities inside this. Now, there are technologies, because there's a CPU, there's a GPU built in, guys. And the CPU and GPU that's built in is going to give you guys a lot more of connectability. This has got 16 gigabytes of storage, and it's got, of course, 2 gigabytes of memory. Now, it's got Wi-Fi 6E plus Ethernet port, but it can also do the Xbox Games Pass and Amazon Luna. Now, it also does live picture-in-picture. It also has Fire TV, the hands-free voice control, so you guys can just talk to it. You don't have to have the remote to push a button. But it also has this. But it will also allow you to connect up a web camera, game consoles to it, because it's got HDMI inputs on the back. It's got 2 HDMI inputs, 1 USB port. It's got RJ45 Ethernet port, and everything else in between. Now, we can kind of go into this, because it is an octa-core 4x2.2 gigahertz, but it can do 4x2 gigahertz as well built in. Now, Wi-Fi 6E tri-band, which means you have the 2.4, 5G, and 6E connectability, but it's also got the 802 Ethernet connection as well with this. It's got 2 HDMI 2.1 ports, which is beautiful, but it can also do 7.1 surround sound and 5.1 surround sound, or 2-channel stereo if that's where you guys want to go with this. Full 4K support, so it does 2160p, but 60 frames per second, which is great. And that's pretty much the difference with that. So phenomenally well done little product that's going to work amazingly, beautifully put. Yeah, Sheila, so it's like the Fire Sticks are great. I have probably 4 or 5 Fire Sticks. Fire Sticks work decently well. The Cube's just going to give you a little bit more to like the hard drive. It's going to give you more of a processor, more of a GPU built in, and all of that. Now we're going to talk about Jackery. We're going to start off with, of course, this solar panel in my hand. Now, Jackery is one of them products that, right, Netflix. It does. I agree. So I have that problem with my Fire Stick too. Now the higher end 4K Fire Stick that just released like a year ago, that seems a little bit better than the other one. And as long as you don't have too much stuff in there or too much stuff downloaded, it works better. But yeah, the Cube definitely, it's got a little bit more oomph to it. Now we're going to talk about one of their current 100-watt solar panels. This is a bifacial. What does bifacial mean? It means it takes a charge from both sides of the solar panel. Now, their original Solar Saga 100 was a larger style panel when folded, and it only folded twice. Now, they cut down the size of the foldability of this by designing it this way. And it has kickstands. It has 2 kickstands, which is great. They Velcro on, but these are more sturdy and stable legs than some of the others. And of course, like I said, you have one on each side. You have these clasps that's going to allow you to hold it shut. It also has these very riveted and sewn on handles. Now, the blue side is going to be the reflective side of the solar panel. The reflective side is what's going to get the reflective light off of the ground and other objects. It does have to be at a 20-degree angle to get that reflective lighting capability. This is going to do 100 watts at 18 volts of charging capability. It's going to do 25% efficiency even in low light settings. Now that means like overcast skies, shadowy skies, and light rain and drizzle. Now, 25% efficiency in low light settings is still amazingly well done. Now, trifold design. So guys, you'll see that it trifolds. Now, when you pop this open though, you're going to notice that there is also a black side. The black side is what you're going to point towards the sun and get the most of the usage and light with this. Now, it is a long, long panel. If you guys can see me stretched out here, that's how long this panel is. It's not by any means a small panel, so that's why you're going to get that efficiency and high charge rate. Now, it is made from monocrystalline solar cells, which is great. It's going to do very, very well. But IP68 rating means it's, of course, waterproof, water resistant for harsh and wet weather. That means we can leave this out in the rain and it's not going to hurt this product whatsoever. You guys can leave it out in the snow, and when the snow melts off, it's going to still be in perfect shape and capable of charging. You don't have to worry about it. This will work out there with no problem. Now, if you do leave it out though, use the tie downs because you don't want the wind to blow it away like Sheila stuff. You know, you just make sure it's tied down and protected. Now, with this, of course, it's only going to take you about 10 seconds to set it up. It comes with the cabling. The cabling is going to come with, of course, the adapter. The adapter is going to be either, you know, like a DC 8020 plug or the 7909 adapter. And this 100-watt panel will actually work on all of their stations, ranging from the 100 plus all the way up to the 5,000 if you really needed to. This is a great little piece. I love this solar panel. Phenomenal product, and at $209, it's normally a $300 price tag. It's 30% off. You cannot go wrong with this. Jackery did really, really well with this. Yeah, no, I need to pour some food. Yeah, you need to do something. So 100-watt solar panel is an amazing product. Now, we also have the Jackery Explorer 100 Plus. This is a nice little mini solar station. Now, this solar station is going to be geared towards, well, let's be honest, your phones, your Nintendo Switches, and portability. Now, we're going to move over here.
Explorer 100 Plus and 99 watt hours of power. Right there, it's got two USB-Cs. Those USB-C ports are in and out port, 100 watt capable. You then have the USB-A port at 18 watts capable charging. Now, you do have a display. If I hit that button, you'll see the display light up and it'll start using. You can actually charge this device with their Solar Saga 100 solar panel. It does come with the USB-C to USB-C cable. This is a 100-watt cable. This 100-watt cable will allow 100 watts of pass-through. It also comes with the adapter, the USB-C to a DC plug adapter for the solar panel. You'll literally plug it in and connect it up. It's going to take 2 hours to charge if you are using the USB-C by itself or if you're using the Solar Saga panel.
Now, right there is a phenomenally well done little power station, and at $89, you can't go wrong with that. You're probably like, well, you know, he streams for Jackery. Yeah, I do, but I've been having fun with these Jackery products. I use them quite a bit, and that's the cool part because I was a legit non-believer of power stations. Like, I was one of the ones, I don't need a power station. I'll never need one. Now that I got it, it's crazy to see how much you can use a power station for and how much hassle it can save you in a lot. I use these things for recording videos to, of course, lighting up my camera gear, to recharging stuff, or when we had a power outage the other day, I had the gaming computer plugged into one. You guys could plug your fridges into it. There's a wide range of usages with Jackery power stations. Now, that 100 Plus is geared towards the more portability side of it. Same with, of course, the 300 that we're about to show you. Now, the 300, of course, is another really great one that I'm just going to drop the sound off. We don't really need the sound of the video. This is, of course, the Jackery Explorer 300. 293 watt hours of power in a very beautiful little 7.1 pound package. Now, at 7.1 pounds, this is actually capable of being carried and taken pretty much anywhere. Now, you're going to have, of course, two UAC outlets, two USB-A ports, and a USB-C port. But you're also going to have a 12 volt 10 amp cigarette lighter plug and a DC plug as well. Now it comes with this carrying bag, and the carrying bag is going to actually have your cabling inside. That's going to be your power brick, of course, so you can charge it on a wall plug, which will take about 3.5 hours of charge time by itself. Now inside there, you're also going to get a cigarette lighter plug, and that cigarette lighter plug is for charging it in your car, which will take about 3.5 to 3 hours and 40 minutes or so about with that. Which isn't a long bad time of charging, but it's a nice little road trip of a time. Now the wall plug does look like, let's go there. It looks like an old computer power brick, and that's what it is. If you want to charge this with a solar panel, like the Solar Saga 100 that we just showed you, that's going to be about a 4-hour charge time. Now remember though, I said there's a USB-C port on this. The USB-C port is a 60 watt bi-directional port, which means you guys can use the wall plug and the USB-C port together and have it fully charged in 2 hours, which is great. Nice little display. The display is going to come on. It's going to show you guys, of course, the battery percentage that's left. It's also going to show you guys the input output voltages and everything else in between with this. On a full charge, you should be able to run a Nintendo Switch for about 40 hours. You should be able to do about 15 to 16 camera batteries. That's like your DSL ones. Your DSLs, your mirrorless cameras, your Canons, your EOSs, whatever you guys want. 5 to 6 drone batteries. That's gonna be like your Mavic Airs, and in between of that. Now the capability of it being ran and used like this is great. You guys could do like the flat screen TV for over 4.5 hours. You guys could do 31 phone charges. You guys could do 4 laptop charges. While I keep talking, I'm going to turn my fan on because, well, let's be honest, it's actually a little bit warm in here, so I'm going to turn the fan on. Now, you guys could do so much more. CPAP machine, you might get about 5 to 6 hours on a CPAP machine without a heated mask. If you have the heated mask, 4.5 to maybe 5-ish hours is what you're going to get with that. It's a phenomenally well done product. And like I said, guys, Jackery, all I should have to say is Jackery. But $169, normally $259, that is a great price point of a product. Jackery's doing really well with these deals, and they want to make sure that you guys have something very convenient, something very easily accessible to be able to use in times of need. I like it. I think we got the OBSBot Tiny SE up next. Great product. I use the OBSBots everywhere, and I literally have OBSBot cameras sitting everywhere. So the OBSBot Tiny SE, guys, the OBSBot Tiny SE is a nice little palm-sized device that can be connected up, set up on your PCs. Even can actually work on that Amazon TV back there if you really wanted to. Now, I kind of have a video of it in action, so let's kind of show you guys the video. I don't have the camera set. Like me, you love web cameras or you love content creating. Well, look no further than this camera right here. This is actually the OBSBot Tiny SE. That's right. The OBSBot Tiny SE is their current creation. It's a 1080p web camera that does 100 frames per second. Now, inside this packaging, you're going to get, of course, a USB-A to USB-C dongle. You're also going to get a USB-C to USB-C cable. This is going to be your connector cable. Make sure to use the cable included unless you have a high-powered cable that you already use. Now, you're going to get the camera. It's a beautiful little tiny piece of technology that's AI-powered. Now, you're going to notice that it is, of course, a 1080p variation because it has just a plain black front. If it was, of course, a 4K resolution, it would have a red ring all the way around it. Now, this does do pan, tilt, and zoom, and it does rotate all the way around, so you get that nice 360-degree field of view when in action, which is great. Now, it's a 1.28 CMOS sensor that's going to do well. It is, of course, AI technology with an API that's going to allow you to connect up to like your Stream Decks and stuff, which is great. Aperture is 1.8, so if you guys need that 1.8 aperture, it's got it. Dual native ISO built in, and of course 2.9 million megapixel size, which is great with this. Now I'm kind of going on about the camera and how it can do 1080p to 100 frames per second. We're talking about how you could tell the difference between the camera and, of course, the 4K version with the red. Has a built-in monitor mount, but does have a tripod mount on the back. Does use USB-C port to connect up to your PCs. Now, if you don't have USB-C, use the USB-A adapter to adapt that down, of course, for you. Now, full app control. You guys are going to be able to do zone tracking. You guys are going to be able to do upper body tracking, close up tracking, headless mode, lower body mode, and of course, hand gesture mode, where you guys can just, work with the hand. Now, 3 presets where you guys can to permanently set the presets to position anywhere you want. And I use the presets for like the table that you guys see in the background. That is my Jackery table when I do Jackery streams. So yeah, I set it up there. I hit preset 1, it'll move, of course, to the lower half. Preset 2 shows, of course, the middle half. Then preset 3 will go up to the upper stack of the products. And you guys can set it to whatever you want, which is great. The AI tracking means if I get up and move, it can actually track me around and keep you guys and me in the camera view and keep you guys engaged with me, which is great. That means you guys can actually feel like you are going with me. We can manually change and move the camera angle with the gimbal as itself, with, of course, the gimbal controls, but we also have more controls. There's beautifications, there's gesture controls, there's all of that in between. At $84, this is a no-brainer. It's 15% off. If you guys are into content creation, or if you guys are into, of course, more than just content creating. If you guys are into video chatting with your family and you have little kids and you want to keep, you have to chase little kids around the living room, but you want to keep that video chat going and making the family feel like, oh, they're part of the experience of the new baby and everything, this would work great for that as well. And I kind of like that idea. And of course, my voice is going to start going, but you know what? We'll deal with it. We'll just deal with it. Phenomenally, beautifully well done piece, and you guys can put it in sleep mode if you want to, and all of that in between. If you need something like that, I would definitely check out OBSBot. Like I said, I have probably 9 of their cameras. I think I have a few more of their cameras coming, which is great. I love using their cameras. Have them like I showed you guys one a second ago, but let me show you again. I have another one over here permanently hooked up, which is great. We also have the wireless version over here. I mean, it's got a cable. That's the power cable just to charge it, but it is wireless. I don't have to have it connected that way. So, like I said, I use them for everything. OBSBot, man. Do not sleep on OBSBot. OBSBot is the way to go. I really think OBSBot did really, really good with that stuff. Now, I think we're going to be going into something that Mr. PC Phil loves, and that's Olight. So I believe we're showing you guys the Olight Arc Field, and this is going to be like the Olight Arc Field Pro, if I can remember right. Now, I don't think this was me. I think this is definitely probably
For you, this
Phil.
Olight Arcfeld Pro flashlight have a double-sided clip so you can put it in your pocket or put it on a hat. Magnetic tail so you can attach it to another piece of metal, magnetically charged with the included charging cable. It will turn red to let you know it's charging, and when it's fully charged, that will turn green. We have flashlight mode, a laser pointer mode, and a UV mode. Great for finding scorpions or counterfeit money. Your laser pointer is good for presentations. Flashlight mode has 1, 2, 3 different brightness modes, and also 1300 lumen mode, and also a strobe mode. So this flashlight has all the features that anyone could ever have all in one flashlight, and it even tells you your battery life. You can even lock this out. If you hold down the button, you can actually lock out mode when it's in red, so you don't mistakenly push on it. So then you just have to hold it again for 3 more seconds to get it out of lockout mode, and it will start in moonlight mode, and then you can go back to all the different modes of the flashlight. The nice gimping on the side here for a good grip. Love these Olight flashlights. Being able to have a laser pointer, a flashlight, and a UV light all in one is absolutely amazing. I hope this video was helpful for you, and we'll see you on the next one.
So right there, guys, the Olight flashlight. Now that's a cool little one. $84.99. It might be a little bit more pricier than most people are wanting to spend on a flashlight, but remember, fully rechargeable, long lifespan, waterproof, water resistant. You guys have all of those other settings. Really kind of cool. Now we got the Halo Lock iPhone 14 Pro Max case. I'm not sure. This
James here, and today we're taking a look at this very cool phone case for your iPhone.
Look at that, it's James.
Now this is still compatible with your MagSafe and safe wireless charging capabilities. Now inside here, you're going to be greeted with this very cool phone case that is, of course, clear in coloration. It does have their N52 magnets down here, so you still have that magnetically charged. M52M magnets. It's going to give you that nice strong magnetic charge with that. Now, this does, of course, is clear. It's going to be good. It's going to actually, it's not going to show fingerprints at all. That's kind of cool. I like that because usually they show fingerprints. This one is not showing them with that. It also has their built-in anti-yellowing kind of there, and it also is like scratch resistant. Now, I'm not going to say it's going to completely not scratch, but it's scratch resistant, of course. Now, with this, you'll take your iPhone 14 Pro Max. You'll set that in there. You'll just pop it around, and then it'll go on. Nice and clear case. With that, you still have all the accessibilities with your buttons and the silent button. You have your power button over here as well with it. You have the airbag design around here, if you guys can see that, to help with that military drop grade protection. Now, another cool thing is this has got what's called the Halo Lock, and the Halo Lock is actually this little piece right here. That is a kickstand. That's right, a kickstand. That kickstand will help you hold your phone up on table like that, so you can actually just set that there and let.
Now, guys, you can use it as a kickstand. You guys can use it as a pop socket if you want to stick your finger through that, or just use it as a stand to stand your phone up, guys. Great little case that's going to protect your iPhone 14 Pro Max. But remember, they don't just make it for the iPhone 14 Pro Max. They make it all the way to the 16s. They make it for the S25 Ultras. They make it for everything. You cannot go wrong with ESR. They do a really well job. They also have a very, very cool 4/8 or 9H hardness screen protectors as well, which I have on all of my phones for a reason, because I like my phones to be protected. So if you guys need, check that one out. Now we also have the Van Moss.
Hey everyone, the Kato Dragon Blogger here to show you the.
Now this is the Von Moss car mount. Now it's a multi-piece car mount that's going to have to be put together. You're going to have, of course, the vent clip style, or you're going to have, of course, the suction cup style. It is up to you which style you use in your car, or you guys can use multiple pieces and swap from car to car. That's really up to you, but that'd be a pain, I would think. Just saying. Now, with this, you guys have, of course, the locking nut, and you guys are going to have to pick and choose which section you're using to lock it in and pop it in. They're showing you guys the car vent right here, which is easily. Nice wide angle. It pops open wide enough that you guys should be able to use an OtterBox Defender case in this. And if you guys know anything about OtterBox Defender cases, is they're huge. All right? They're huge. Look here. Huge. Now, you can fit that in there. It's going to hold your phone perfectly well without a problem. Now, you have, of course, the wide angle ability. It has, of course, the nice little feet on the bottom. It's going to allow the cabling to set there and still be charged without hurting your cable connections. The mount on the other side does have, of course, a whole bunch of adjustments. You guys can stick it to, of course, your window, or you guys can stick it to the dash. You'll have adjustments to slide it in and out, and you guys will be able to angle it in whatever position you want. You will literally pick and choose. They're showing you guys the air vent. When you use an air vent, I'm gonna be one of those sticklers, and you guys are gonna notice right there that they just push their air vent in. That is one of those things you're gonna want to be careful with. Make sure your air vent is strong enough to handle what you're put in there. Some of these phones are extremely, extremely heavy. So doing that is not going to be the easiest for everybody, but great little mount nonetheless if you need. Sheila, what's for breakfast? I'm just wondering if Sheila made us any good dessert for breakfast or something. She probably already ate it all. She's like, I'm not sharing the apple pie. All right, up next, we got the iClever BTH22 60 hours of playtime Bluetooth headset.
Phil here for the Dragon Bloggers, and here I'm showcasing for you these iClever Kids Bluetooth headphones. Model number is BTH22. This is everything that comes in the package. There's a very nice, colorful user manual to help you get up and running and to show you all the other different color models they have. We have the green model here. This is the headphones themselves. They're very nice, soft ear cushions, and also on the headband. Nice soft cushion on the headband. They unfold easily, just like so, and they're very adjustable. You can adjust the headband like that, and you can see there's actually little music notes as you expand out on each side. It goes 1 through 4. so you can adjust it. Ear cups are even adjustable, have a little bit of an angle, super soft, very comfortable on the head. They have a internal battery, can last up to 60 hours, and they are safe for children. Decibel level does not go over 85. On the one ear cup here, you can see we have the plus and minus volume control and your power button right there. There's also a 3.5 millimeter jack, and you have your USB-C charging port there as well. Holes for the microphone. And since they are rechargeable, they do come with a USB-A to USB-C charging cable. Plug it into any standard USB-A charging port. So I will go ahead and show you. Just plug it in, and you see it's charging because the red light is on. This does also come with the standard 3.5 millimeter dual-sided audio jack in case the device you're using does not have Bluetooth. Run this inline into the port onto the headphones. You have two different options on using these pair of headphones for the kids. I'm going to go ahead and turn it on. You can see the little blue lights blinking there, so it's attempting to attach to a Bluetooth device. Let's go ahead and pair this with my phone. So I'm going to go ahead and turn on my Bluetooth. And there we can see the iClever BTH22 is right there. I'm going to go ahead and tap on that. Go ahead and pair it. And the Bluetooth headphone just said connected, so I know it is connected and ready to go. These are great for kids, for their tablets, or for if they have phones, or if you're going on long car rides.
So as you guys see, very sleek, very elegant little headsets for the kids. And that's the great part about these iClever Kids headsets. They come in so many colors that there's something for everybody, but they also fold. They're rechargeable, long battery life. So that means you guys cross-country trip to grandma's house or across the state, you guys don't have to worry about it. Their headsets are charged for a nice long road trip, and they're listening to their music, their games, or whatever they really want. And that's actually the cool part about that. So very, very amazing little piece. If you guys are looking for it, iClever's got you covered.
So
Now,
here's everything that
we're also going to show you guys this really cool little book light. Now, this is actually a nice little lamp that's going to work well for a lot of you. This is the Demunt LED floor lamp. Now, this is a 15-watt LED lamp that's actually going to need to be put together, but it's not that much work, let's be honest. The cable is already strung through the pipe, so you don't have to worry about it. You're just going to screw on the pipe and, of course, connect it up, and then you have the LED set there. Now, the LED is going to do some cool stuff. It's got the remote control, so you guys can actually adjust the lighting to however you like it. You can adjust the brightness. You guys can actually adjust, the dimness or, the color setting you want. It doesn't have to just be plain white with this variation. That's the cool part. The hue changes. So you're going to have like 300K warm light, 4500K cool light, and then 6500K daylight. You can go anywhere from 10% brightness all the way up to 100% brightness or shutting it off. Now, this is going to give you guys a nice little eye care style with a 170-degree angle because it does split in half into a 170-degree angle, which is like a nice long, wide piece. It also has a timer function, so you guys can actually set a 1-hour timer function. So it shuts off after an hour. So maybe you guys want to get up and walk to bed, but you don't want to shut the light off because you can't see to get up the stairs. Leave this on and let it do its thing. Now, there is, of course, a RGB variation as well as a white variation if you guys need with this little lamp. Now, he's showing you guys changing through the lightings, and he's changing the color hues and the brightnesses. But simplified little lamp that's going to work well for you guys, and only $35. It's a good deal with that one. Now, for those of you that don't need that, maybe you guys need a nice little foldable wireless charger. Now, this is cool. I like wireless charging. I prefer wireless charging over having to use the plugs all the time. So this one's a great one.
What's going on, my friends? Nate with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment. Today, we're going to be taking a look at this Hakober 3-in-1 wireless charging station for your devices. This is a super simple way to make sure that you guys are able to charge everything at once and just have it on your desktop.
Like that's
so over here on the left side, we have wireless charging for our phone, iPhone or Android. It will work with this as long as it has wireless charging. Apple Watch right here. Some other watches might work with this as long as it's wirelessly charged. And then you also have a spot over here to wirelessly charge your AirPods too. Anything that will wirelessly charge from a wireless charging case should work with this, but this is specifically designed for Apple products in mind. Now, this is very easy to set up. All you have to do is just unfold it just like so, and then you set it down. Whenever you want to get this thing powered up, you just plug in the included USB-C charging cable. You see that right up there. It's showing we have power connected to all of these. Put my phone on there, give it a second, and then you guys will notice it will start charging just that easy. And then if you have AirPods or an Apple Watch or really anything else that's wirelessly charging or has wireless charging charging capability. You just simply do that, and then you're good to go. When you're all said and done, all you do is just fold this back up. That's the Hikober 3-in-1 wirelessly charging station.
So if you guys need a nice little wireless charger 3-piece, look no further. They got you covered with that one. No, dude, I use them right here at home. So let me show you. I use. This is the funny part. There's my wireless pad from. Oh, you can't see it. It didn't switch camera views. I use wireless charging for my right here on my desk. So I have this 3-piece from, of course, Yotech. And that's what I use to charge my phone, my earbuds, and everything. So I like wireless charging. It doesn't have, yeah, but that one's definitely great for, like, it's foldable. So you guys can take it traveling. You know, you can just throw your thing on there. It's just one of those things. I love wireless charging capabilities. It's just where it should be. I do wish wireless charging capability was a little bit faster, though. It's not the world's quickest. Hey, that's because you do so much. Mrs. I'm going to take over the world.
The Nelco label machine.
You're just trying to outdo me. I get it. It's all good. It's all good. All right, let's talk about the Nelco P21 thermal printer label printer. You guys ever just wanted to label your wife's stuff so she knows it's hers, and then label your stuff yours so they don't touch it? Well, you guys can do that with this, especially your food. I say that because my kid eats all my stuff, and it just drives me nuts. It just drives me nuts. I want to label my eggs. Guys, it's a roll of paper. Once it's in there, it's going to print out on the pieces. Now, you're going to notice that this has it's a sticker every inch or so. Cool part is you guys can get a roll of labels. That's a permanent roll that you guys can tear off at any length that you want as well. So it doesn't have to just be this roll that we're showing you guys here. There are other styles of rolls for this. You know, I can see it working for a lot of stuff. Like, you know, yeah, it would also work good if, you know, for those people that have, you know, like elderly homes, or if you guys live in like a hospice place and you need to label your patient's clothes. This would be good because I know some of those places you have to label their clothes, like we did with my mother-in-law. You had to label them that way. If they got lost in the laundry, it could get returned to the right person. So something like this would be great for that. Now, I'm going to say it. The paper that's on this one is not going to work for that, but they do make a cloth style that might work for it. Remember, it's a sticker. It's going to get washed off in the load. But yeah, it's kind of cool. I like that idea. You guys could label everything like she's doing Dragon Blogger. She's just going to label all of her stuff that says Dragon Blogger. Of course, we just saw a text message that she's trying to hide in the video. We're going to zoom back there, read what it says, just so we can mess with her. But hey, that's just what I do. Now, you guys could do barcodes, QR codes. You guys could do stickers. You guys could do, of course, little logos. You guys could print out pretty much whatever that is, as long as it's black and white. Cool part is they make colored stickers for this as well. Doesn't just have to be what we're showing you. There are other options to go with this little piece. At $19.98, that's 50% off today. That's a crazy price point. Go ahead, start labeling up your house and not worrying about your spouse. I didn't say that. Sheila, my wife took my car to work. Sheila, my wife took my car. I'm just going to say it. She took my base rig to work. She's out there. She's in my base rig. Oh, yeah. Yeah. She drove my car to work. I gave her like specific directions on where to park, how to park. Everybody's like, what? Look here, guys. There's a reason for that. All right? There's a reason. Where she works, it's not the best of places. Let's show you guys another ESR phone case. This is for the iPhone 16. Now, we showed you guys the iPhone 14 Pro Max variation. This is the 16 case. Of course, has that nice crystal clear see-through. Has that beautiful strong magnet for wireless charging. It's a MagSafe Halo lock. Also has that beautiful kickstand that, of course, hides away and can be pulled out so you guys can stand it up on a table and stand it up. Or use it as a ring to hold it, guys, if you're worried about dropping the piece. 11-foot drop protection, anti-yellowing technology, fingerprint designless. So it's not meant to show a lot of fingerprints, but I'm going to tell you guys, still show some fingerprints. All of these cases will show fingerprints if you do it right. Like even that one shows a fingerprint. Let's just go there. Great little product, easily set. If you have the iPhone 16 right there, there's your case. Can't go wrong. Might as well try it out. Right? Oh man. Yeah, I'm starting to think the headaches from sinuses.
Here for the Dragon Bloggers, and
headache might possibly be from sinuses. Up next is going to be a portable monitor. Now, this portable monitor is going to blow your mind. This portable monitor would go great with the product after this, that Ace Magic Mini PC. Now, this is the Zopa 1080p 16-inch portable monitor. Now, I said it's a 1080p, but I believe it's a little bit better than that. It's a 2560 by 1600. So it's got a little bit more than 1080p to it. All right, let's go there. Now, it's a 2.5K technically. 16 to 10 ratio, 16-inch screen, 123% RGB colorway, IPS display, QHD, and of course has multiple points of connection. Low blue light settings, 16.7 million colors, 8-bit set in, 1200:1 contrast ratio. Now with this though, you're going to have 2 USB-C ports, 1 HDMI port. You're going to have, of course, a couple other little pieces inside this. You're going to have an OSD screen. You're going to have, of course, a menu screen, a brightness screen, a volume button, power button. You're going to have all of that, including the mini HDMI. It comes with the cabling that you're going to need. Can be used in landscape mode or portrait. You heard me right. Landscape or portrait. That means if you guys just are tired of that standard looking screen, flip it around, go tall screen, and you guys have a nice chat screen to do with your streaming. Now, right there, it feels just like, oh, let me show you guys this. Let me show you guys that. There's, of course, your charging ports, your input ports. Now, each of those screen ports will power it and, of course, connect it up. Now, you're noticing that he already has fingerprints all over it. We're going to have to talk to him about why it's got a white scratch and some weird-looking fingerprints. But, hey, that's just Phil for you. It's all good, Phil. All good. Can be used to mirror your phone or, of course, mirror your computer. You guys can also do to extend the screen, or you guys can use it as a second screen, a third screen, or your first screen nonetheless. You guys can use it, of course, to do, let's say, your PlayStations. It's going to have that nice little piece. It does have volume in it, so it does have some speakers, but they're not the world's loudest speakers nonetheless. Change it around, set it up, and you guys can actually get going, and then you can do whatever you want. And now you guys are seeing these 2 different videos playing at 2 different speeds on 2 different screens, which is great. You don't have to worry about it. Set it up, get it going. The Z1RC from a Zopa portable monitor. Great little option. Now, we're going to talk about this next product, and this next product I actually did, and I still have to do one more video for this. This is the Ace Magic Vista V1 N97. Now, this is a mini PC with, of course, 16 gigabytes of DDR. Maybe, did I do this? Hold up. Well, I have to talk to Justin.
Here for the Dragon Blogger.
I didn't do this one. Oh, I did not do this one. We're not showing you the one I just did. This is actually... Well, this isn't me. This is not me. All right. I feel like I just misspoke because I just did one of these, so I thought it was going to be me. All right. This, of course, is the Ace Magic Mini PC. 16 gigabytes of DDR. 512 gigabytes of SSD. Has 1 HDMI port, 1 display port, 2 USB ports on the back, 2 USB ports on the front. You're going to have a gigabit lane as well as set inside this. Now, the N97 is a 4-core, 4-thread, 6 megabyte L3 cache that's going to do 3.6 gigahertz on turbo boost. It will take about 15 watts of draw for that CPU to produce that amount of performance. Now, it is a versatile with the versatile amount of ports with this. Now, it is a Windows 11 Pro dual exhaust cooling fan with a 512 gigabyte M.2 SSD. Now, the M.2 SSD can actually be expanded all the way up to 2 terabyte. Now, the 16 gigabytes of DDR4 can also kind of be expandable, but not too far with this one. I think 16 gigabytes probably pushing it on this one with that. Now, on the bottom, he's showing you guys a little bit of pieces and this and that. It does have, of course, that CPU and GPU built in. You don't have to worry about it. There is, of course, that GPU that's going to allow you to play some games. Not the world's most games, but it will allow you to play some game, right? Now, the one I just did the other day steps it up. It's a Radeon. It's AMD. It's got, of course, a whole bunch of other technologies. This is a cool little piece. Mini PC. Right there, Phil's like taking it apart. He's showing you guys the DDR. He's showing you guys the M.2. You guys can swap it apart. He doesn't need to pull the bottom off because it's just a fan, but you guys could technically. This is an amazing little product. Now, there are thermal pads on these to help thermal conduct, also to help protect it from touching the top plate of that, because it is a metal housing around it. Once you're up there, guys, plug it in, set it in full Windows 11, so you guys have all that connectability. Wi-Fi connectability, Bluetooth connections, has it all, guys. It is a great little option if you guys need a mini PC. Ace Magic does really, really well with their products. Now, we're going to show you guys the Muka Air Purifier. If you haven't seen it, you probably should have an air purifier.
Hey guys, Nikita with Dragon Bloggers here to show you a really cool, nice air purifier that will make any room breathe better. The air quality will improve, and not only that, but it has a really cool nightlight that you can use at the top. So let me go ahead and explain how this thing works. So first off, when you have it turned on, if you want to turn off the nightlight, you simply just hold this for about 3 seconds, and you'll see it turns off, so you can no longer see the light. And then when you want it back on, you simply hold it for another 3 seconds to turn it back on, and boom, the light is there. And I think the light adds a really cool effect to it. Not only that, but
you want a fully colored
panel,
PC.
the touch
Gotcha.
panel in the front is really simple to use.
I got one too.
So you have different settings that go up as it goes around clockwise. So as you can, I don't know if you can hear it, but this is the highest setting that it has. And it does make a little bit of sound, but not, you know, like it's not annoying or, you know, like intrusive. It's just, you could tell that, you know, some kind of fan is going on. And then also, it has kind of a standby mode. And you'll notice that on this standby mode, the little time indicator at the bottom doesn't, you know, it doesn't light up, but once you go to the first and the third levels, it does. And so when you're on those 3 levels, then you can add a timer. So you can do it for, you see it light up 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour, or 8 hours. And, you know, it's kind of cycles around. It's a little bit hard to see with my camera, but, or you could just have no timer and it'll just run continuously. So it's a really easy thing to set up and use.
Now, guys, this is going to keep your quality of the air in the room that you're in very, very well done. Check it out. Don't be disappointed, guys. Keep that breathing good. Yeah, you're on a laptop. I mean, I got gaming PCs. I mean, you see, there's another gaming PC back there. There's a nice large gaming PC back there. Gotta have gaming PCs. Come on. They gotta be in every corner. The funny part is that PC back there is my backup. Just in case this one goes kind of sideways and I can't get back up and running. I always keep a spare PC. It's one of those things. You know, I did try to sell it a while ago. I posted it up for sale a while ago. That was the funny part. I had one person interested in it, but then they kind of backed out. I was like, whatever, I'll keep it.
Today we're taking a look at.
We're going to show you guys a hair clipper set. This is actually a nice little one. Now, they call it a professional style hair clipper set. I'm just going to tell you, it's a hair clipper set, right? $50 piece. Yeah. And that was my thing. So if I, like when I'm streaming for Jackery, if this PC goes sideways like it did the other day, I have to have a backup. So having something backed up helps, but how out of date are the updates on that? Now, this, of course, is a 2-piece hair clipper set. And what do I mean by 2 pieces? It's got, of course, the beard trimmer and, of course, the hair trimmer in one. Now, you're going to have, of course, the cloth that's going to go and hang over you, but it's also going to have a whole bunch of different heads. It's going to come from 2mm all the way to 4mm for the beard clipping. And then it's going to go from size 1/8 all the way up to 1 inch on the hair clipper side with this. Now, very sharp clippers that are well done. The one thing I'm always going to tell you guys is oil your clippers after every use. Don't be like me and not oil them, or you'll be buying clipper sets every 6 to 8 months if you cut your hair a lot. Now, like I said, 13 cutting guards. The beard trimmer guards, 2mm, 3mm, and 4mm. That's the 13F trimmer. Then the K11S clippers is going to go from 1/16 all the way up to 1 inch of blades. Now, the one thing this does not have is like, you know, how you feather your sides, or, you know, Sheila, what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word I'm looking for? I forget the clipper type. I forget what they're called. Yeah, we're not going to talk about it. We're just going to ignore that now. But yeah, taper. That's the word I couldn't. For some reason it was on the top of my head. Just couldn't say it. Now this goes anywhere from 6,000 RPM to 7,000 RPM, which is great. It's about 65 decibels. It's made from 440 stainless steel, which is great. That means it's not going to rust and all of the other cool stuff. The clippers itself self-sharpens when they're going back and forth by oscillating back and forth. Now, it comes with that large piece of oil. The cool part is I still have this clipper set waiting to be used. I have one set that I've been using for about 7 to 8 months. It's almost time to swap out. So this set will be swapping out for it. Now, I did use these and I did test these out, and they work great. They are super sharp, very quick. They don't get really hot after long runs, but like most clippers, you know, when you have a clipper running for like over 10 minutes going back and forth like this, the blade's gonna get warm no matter what. Let it cool down every so often. If you have like a porcelain sink, shut it off, set the blade tip down on the porcelain sink, and the coldness of the porcelain sink will actually cool the blade down. Now, these are wireless and rechargeable. So that means you guys don't have to worry about it. You recharge them, you're back up and running, and it's going to tell you guys the battery percentage. You're going to get a good long life. Yeah, edging. No, not edging. Taper. Definitely taper is what I was looking for. Edging, yeah. I'm edging my lawn. Outlining, trimming, grooming, you know, all the other cool stuff. It's a great set. Just remember, guys, $69.99 is the normal price. $41.99 is your price today. That's better than spending probably like $900 to $1,000 a year on hair trimming going to the barber. I'm just gonna say it. It's a lot. Going to save you a lot more. Hey, those are weird colors. Look at those. They're gray. Oh, look. I believe I have the older set because this set that we're showing you guys doesn't have some of the stuff. I think they redid the set. They did. They redid the set a little bit. There's, of course, is the beard trimmer, which I probably could use right now. I need a shave. So great little piece. Clippers if you need. I woke up with. So I woke up. Lalix, hello. How are you doing? No 5. I've been up since 4. 4 o'clock is when I got up. All right, you guys need some silverware. We got a video of some silverware, I think.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment. A few months ago, I did a review on this Bright Town.
And you went to bed. I did not go to bed. Doing pretty good. Can't complain. I'm actually doing pretty good. I went to bed, I think one-ish.
Silverware set. So this is a set from Brighttown that comes with a ton of different.
I got 3 hours of sleep, I think, maybe 4.
Use. This is a few months later, so I wanted to just do a little bit of a touch-up video.
A long day ahead of me.
On everything that has been going on with this silverware. So I have used silverware my entire life. I've probably purchased 5.
We don't need volume. Let's talk about this 45-piece silverware set for your household. Stainless steel, so you don't have to worry about it rusting yet again. You're going to have the multi-styles of forks, spoons, and everything else. You're going to have 8 dinner knives, 8 dinner spoons, 8 dinner forks, 8 teaspoons, and 8 salad forks. Plus, you're going to get 1 serving spoon, 1 sugar spoon, 1 serving fork, 1 butter knife, and 1 pierced serving spoon. Now, I'm going to be honest. The dinner knives, you guys are probably like me. You probably grab a dinner knife thinking it's a butter knife, and you just use it as a butter knife. Most people do that and don't realize that there's actually a butter knife compared to the dinner knife. You're like me. Don't worry about it. Just do your thing. All right? Just go in there. Just do your thing. The teaspoon's about a 6 3/16 inch of a spoon. Dinner spoons are about 7 inches. I think the Pierce serving spoon's about 8 inches. Serving fork's 9 inches. Your standard forks are 8 inches. You have a salad fork that's about 7 inches. Now, I was always taught 3-prong to 4-prong, but these are all 4-prong forks. So just go in there with you. $31, 45-piece set. They also offer a 65-piece set as well with that. Now, you're probably noticing I'm fidgeting with stuff, and that's fuses. Fidgeting with car audio stuff. There's your serving spoon. Let's tell not sure who did the video, but they should have cleaned the silverware. Yeah, there you go. Buff it and clean it. Shine it up. Shows how good it cleans up. Of course, he's sitting there eating some soup. He's going to wash it off with, of course, a spoon. And he's going to be like, I'm done. Me, I would have just thrown it in the dishwasher. My glasses are changing colors, aren't they? I noticed they're getting oranger. They're changing hues. All right, we got an ice machine up now. Yeah, they were a lot lighter. You guys ever wonder what glasses like this are for? Oh, they're really cool technology. All right, ice machine. This was not me.
The Dumos ice maker. It's for the countertop and it comes in 4 colors, and it makes the ice with the hole in the middle, and you can crunch on them. And the settings here are small ice, large ice, cleaning feature, and the on button. So this makes a little bit of ice at a time, and it does accumulate quickly. So you can see.
Oh, this is the Dumas.
That's
the Dumas, I think.
I think that's the big one, and the lid opens and the tray comes out. You also get a scoop.
These are what's called a chroma
just
gen
pour it straight
lenses.
down into there over the ice,
So,
or
that's what you guys
aside
wanna
the
know.
ice, and it just cycles and makes your ice. So it is portable.
So I don't worry about the filtered water compared to I just clean it every 3 weeks with a descaler. And that's the cool part, guys. So just make sure that you guys use a cleaning process on these ice machines every 3 or so weeks. If you guys let it sit for 4 weeks plus, you're gonna get it's like an algae kind of. I don't know if you want to call it an algae. It's like a red dye on the plastic. To me, it's like an algae, right? And if you guys use a descaler, it's going to keep it clean, but it'll also keep your ice smelling good. The longer you let it just sit there and cycle, it's unpleasant. I use a descaler that I found on Amazon, and I love it. To a point, it's mold, but there is also like your waters that in your house can also have like harder minerals. that can cause a buildup as well. So my buildup is more of a mineral situation than it is the mold issue. But yeah, definitely clean these guys. Just one of them things. Hear my kid trying to get in the house. She's really loud. What do we have next? What do we have up next? Pull-up bar? I don't know this. Does not know this. We're gonna guess that we're gonna grab a decent video. Her key sticks in our door, so she has the hardest time getting in.
In today's video, we are going to be talking about this awesome sports world. The assembly on this one took about 45 minutes to put this together, so really easy, really simple. And then there's a lot of things that you can do with this equipment as well. So with this equipment, I'm going to show you a few exercises that you can do. It's going to be really helpful and really benefit your workout for this machine. So the first thing I'm going to show you guys is, of course, going to be the sit-ups. So you can do either you can put your arms right here on this right here. You can raise your legs up just like this, or you can do leg raises such as like this. And also you can do dips on this as well with this machine. And it's also going to be perfect for pull-ups as well. The maximum weight on this right here is going to be 400 pounds. It's going to be really sturdy. It's not bolted to the ground. It's just standing here right on the ground, like as you guys can see. And you can do these type of pull-ups if you want to. Or you can do wide grip as well. Last workout that you guys can do on this machine is going to be the push-ups. As you guys can see right here, you can also do push-ups. So all you do is grab these handles right here. I'm going to sit down just like this. Easily press on this to do push-ups. All right, guys. So as you guys saw, you can do multiple workouts with this machine right here. You can do pull-ups, set-ups, triceps, chest, and many more stuff for your exercises. So if you guys are looking for an awesome power tower, this is going to be the one you want, made by Sports World. And my name is Demetrius, guys, and thank you guys for watching this video.
Yeah, it's a great little piece, guys, right there for you if you need a pull-up bar from Sports Royale. Now, for those of you that have seen us but haven't saw this product, vibrating plates. Vibrating plates are really, really kind of cool. And I believe I have one coming that I get to finally test out. I've been wanting to try one of these. And this, of course, is the Flybird 4D vibrating plate. Now, this is a cool little option for those of you that want to work out and get that vibration going, but don't want to sit there and, be like, hey, it's just going to go here. These things have such a crazy idea to them because you're standing on them, but you're not just standing on them. You're actually holding your legs down to stop the vibration from like knocking your balance off, kind of. Now, you have a lot of different variations with this. And the cool part about this one is it's going to work and relieve and exercise you out. And the cool is workouts are in 10 minutes time. You guys can go anywhere from 5 hertz to 12.5 hertz high efficiency. It's got 120 adjustable speeds on this device. Now, the way you set it, you set your feet in certain positions on this one, and you're going to notice that it's got, of course, these little metal targeted areas. Those are actually what's called lymphatic drainage or 20 magnetic stones. Those magnetic stones are going to help improve circulation and, of course, lymphatic drainage, which I really probably truly need with this. Normal, I'm nowhere near normal, Sheila. I'm not a normal person. I'm far from normal, Sheila. Stop it. Now, you guys can use this to even do push-ups if you wanted to, or like yoga. You guys could even do it for like 1 hour jogging. All of this can be done in like 10 minutes time on this. It can be compared to like 30 minutes of swimming, 1 hour of cycling, depending on what you set up. You guys can actually set the vibrating plate going and try to do push-ups while it's vibrating as well with that. And you guys are seeing the vibration right there. I'm definitely very, very unique. I agree with that one. I'm unique. I'm out the world, I tell you. And right there, look how much it's shaking. And you guys, the difference of changing the mode of the vibration is going to change the way it works out with you as well. By changing that, of course, it's also going to do it. Now, if you guys squat down, it's going to make the workout even more intense with that. So, cool little option, great little piece, portable. You guys can take it places, put it wherever you want, and you guys are going to be good and golden. Just saying, we're all definitely something. Could be my lack of sleep too. I think I'm becoming insomniac. That's what it is. I'm an insomniac. I think up next we got a heating pad for the neck.
James here.
It's a James
The
video.
new product unboxing and showcasing. This is from.
All right, I'm gonna laugh about this. This is a 3-minute video on a heating pad for your neck and shoulders. This is a weighted heating pad. That's right. It's weighted down and it straps around you like a nice little vest. So if you guys want to walk around looking really weird, do that and strap it to a power station and you're going to be good. You'll be the guy roaming the halls. Yes, something like that. I don't even think they would allow me in one. All right, guys, this has got 6 heating levels. You're going to be able to set it up from anywhere from 1 to 6 on the heating level. Your timer is going to be 30 minutes to 120 minutes of timing with this. 3 to 4 layer design with this one, but it's got, of course, the very cool stone seeds wrapped around and stitched in the lining, which weights it down to give you guys that little extra weighted feel with this. Now, it's a cool little piece that works well for you. And of course, you're seeing me sit here like, come on, dude, just pull it out of the bag already. And then you're going to see me fight to clip it around my neck. I'm in shorts. Yeah, always shorts. Hey, I was in pants the other day, though. I put pants on for about 6 hours. Watch this. I try to put it around my neck and I try to clip it around my neck. And you're going to notice how big my neck really is. This is how big my neck is. Right there, it clips, but it's tight. Oh, big neck. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. It gets up to temp rather quick, so it's not like it's going to take forever to get to temp for you. Once it's up to temp, you guys get those nice little shoulder heated massage kind of thing going on. It's great. Great, I tell you.
Everyone, Nakeda Dragon Blogger here to show you the Quinier air compression leg massagers. These are perfect for your calves, but you can also use them on your arms and on other parts of the body. They have a really awesome design. I love the purple and yellow that's on them, but they also come with a nice bag. These are rechargeable, so you don't have to have them plugged in while you use them, and they are very easy to put on. I love the fact that it shows you the different spots that you can put them on. You can use your foot, your calf, or your arm, and it's very easy and very comfortable. It's also very soft. Now, I love the fact that when you put them on, the little control panel for it is right there in front of you, and it's facing you too, so it makes it really easy to use once you get both calves set up and ready to go, or arms, whichever one you end up using. But I like using them on my calves, and they also recommend that 2 to 4 fingers can fit in there, so there's enough space for when the compression starts. But it's really easy. I'm doing both of them at the same time to get them where I want the settings to be. I put on the 3rd mode and the 3rd intensity, which I absolutely love it. You can just customize it perfectly to basically whatever your needs are. And it also automatically stops after 20 minutes just to prevent an excessive massage. So if you are looking for an absolutely wonderful and comfortable massager for your legs, Quinier has 100% got you covered with this absolutely fantastic rechargeable model.
So, cool little piece right there. Help get that massage going on all of those legs and get that blood flowing wherever you really want to. Now, if you need to and you want to take a shower and you want to make sure that you can scrub your back, well, grab the Mateen shower brush.
Sure. Maybe
Yes,
you
you
need a
heard me
new
right.
bath
I'm
brush.
an infomercial now.
Maybe this is the one.
This is the Mateen shower brush. It's a double-sided brush with a nice long handle. Well, that, works out well for you at a very decent price. Now it's $10. That's right, $10. Now you guys can get a 2-pack as well if you want to. Now it's got a cotton rope, rubber patches, lotus wood, protective coating, and natural bristles on one side, and the other side's a polymer resin bristle. Now, the difference between the bristles is how soft they are and how much you're scrubbing with them. The lotus wood is actually a nice strong wood that's not going to decay, break over time. It's going to work out well for you. So just simplified little shower brush if you guys need. Now we're going to move into an Anne Klein women's watch that Mrs. Dragon Blogger did. And I'm actually going to let the video play for this one. She did a good video.
Okay, so this one is really, really cool. This is gold and silver tone. So what does tone mean? They're using a base metal, so not necessarily silver and not necessarily gold overlay. So they will use a base metal, and usually they will, if they're using brass or something like that. So just know that if you're allergic to metals and you have to only buy, gold or silver, just make sure that you're mindful of this. However, it's nickel and cadmium free, and that's mostly what people are allergic to. So just be aware of that. So it has a rectangular sun ray dial, and each hours they're the Roman numeral. So if you're not familiar with those, you can just easily look that up. So it's 16 millimeter metal case with a mineral dial window. It has quartz movement with an analog display. And then you have the metal band, and it has a bracelet clip. So if you're familiar with a bracelet clip, it works the same way, which is really nice because it'll be really secure on your ear. Now, and these are great. They feel really nice, and they're not heavy or cumbersome. And I think it's a nice watch if you're looking for something that will last a pretty long time and, is kind of designer-ish. I will recommend these, yeah. And these will be in the mystery box.
So I was just reading that this particular watch model is water resistant.
Now, this is a nice little elegant watch. It will take a battery too, of course, if you guys ever need to change out the battery and adjust it with this. Now, this is, of course, the gold tone and silver styling we're showing you guys. 30 millimeters or 99 feet of swimmability, has a crystal lens, and, of course, 7-inch bracelet of circumference. Now, if your wrist is over 7 inches, then it's definitely not going to fit for you, but you may have the option with this. Now, there are at least 12 different colorways, so if you guys don't want the two-tone, gold tone style variations, there are other options out there for you from Anne Klein. Now, we also have the Sojo sunglasses. Now, Sojos are a sub $20 pair of sunglasses.
Look at these aviator frames right here. There's not a lot to...
Unfortunately, we're talking about the aviator polarized style glasses. Now, Nate here is showing you guys the arms and how nice and flexible but durable they are. He's showing you guys the black variation of this. Now, we are showing you guys a polarized styling of different variations, and they have other colors, so you aren't just stuck with the one we're showing you. We're showing you guys the greenish blue variation for $12.74, but there are about 12 different colorways for you. Now, they're 100% UV 400 protection polarized lens. They are, of course, clear printed with the logo and, of course, embossed, and it has a nice hinged with screws. So if you guys need to fix it, you guys can screw on new pieces. Comes with a clean cloth, carrying bag, and all of the other stuff. But just think, under $20, you're getting a pair of glasses that are going to fit and do well for you guys in those times of need. Of course, we just ignore Nate and what he said. Now, I believe we're going to be showing you guys the Golden Hour men's watch, probably a James video. Taking a quick look at a new watch, guys. So this is going to be the Cheetah Blue chronograph variation of this. Now, they have other color variations and stylings that we're talking about. We are showing you guys the Cheetah variation, though. They have two tones. Then they have, of course, the Cheetah variations, which is kind of cool with that. I'm trying to find the information on this one. I can't remember all of the information. Now, this is, I believe, a minimalistic quartz analog style with steel bracelet with this one. Now, this is called the Cheetah. It's actually the dial tone. Its course has a 10-second dial as well, 1 to 10 seconds. It's got the standard second, hand, hour, and time. It's got a second sub dial. It's got the calendar, and it's got, of course, a start and stop, but it also has an adjustable piece. So you guys will go out one click to adjust the calendar, go out full click to adjust the time on this piece. It is battery operated though, so do you know that it is battery operated? Now, this is made from 304 stainless steel. It's a 42 millimeter case diameter. It's about 12 millimeters thick, including the glass. About 22 millimeters of strap width, and about 255 millimeters of buckle width. Should be able to fit most of you guys. It fit me without a problem. Now, I'm showing you guys the blue variation, but we have the black variation, a little bit different in style of the actual carousel. Now, for under $30, it's a watch that will work out well for a lot of people. It's just that. It's a nice, elegant looking watch. Blue variation is the one I had. I actually liked it. Nice little buckle style. Once you put it on there, it's going to fit well. And you guys can see right there, it fits decently well. You'll pick and choose which hand you use. It comes with the cleaning cloth. Believe it, yeah, it does come with, of course, the band tool. So if you guys need to pop the pin out and swap the band, make it shorter or longer, it's got the tool for that. So you're good to go there if you need. Now, the last of the show is going to be Dream Pair shoes. We're going to start off with, of course, this one right
Today we're
here.
taking a look at this really nice pair of sandals by Dream Pairs. This is going to be a sandal that you can wear casually, but also a little bit more dressy. You can see that you have the 2 straps, and you have kind of this animal print design. You have sort of the tweed or the rope wrap for embellishments. These are super comfortable. They're padded sole. You do have the buckle on each side, and it's quite adjustable. You also have the non-slip sole, which is really nice because if you're walking a lot, these are great for travel because they're going to be comfortable but stylish. So one thing I wanted to point out is you have this really comfortable arch right here. And as you can see, her foot has quite of an arch, and these were still comfortable for her. So if you're looking for a really great pair of sandals that you can pretty much wear with anything, she's wearing some navy blue pants, and you can see that it goes quite well. You can wear with black or white, orange, brown, anything of that sort. This is going to be great for travel, kind of that resort feel. So if you're looking for a really cute pair of sandals, Dream Pairs has you covered.
So right there, guys, great little pair. Now, remember, they come in multiple sizes, colors, and, of course, variations. So if that's not the one for you, they got another style. Now, we're also going to show you guys this very cool, I believe the next one up is going to be some nice little flats. Oh, I believe we got a couple Sheila videos coming up, Sheila. Uh-huh. Yep. No, what? Really? There's no sound? Why is it? Yeah, that's weird. So guys, that's just a nice little option. Again, a nice round-toed style wedge. Multiple sizes yet again, and variations of colors. Now, we're going to be showing you guys, I believe up next, of some PJs that Sheila did for us. Yeah, I had no clue there was no sound. It showed sound on my end.
Really comfortable pajamas. I got them too big, but it's okay because it's going to be so cozy and comfortable. I love this purple color with the sort of a sporty look, with the V-neck and the stripes around the three-quarter sleeves. So this is long enough. It has a shirt tail hem. You know, you can go more of a fitted style, but I do like the bigger neck. And this would make a really nice gift for just about any age.
Now, she's showing you guys this right here, but there are multiple sizes, all the way from small to 4XL. They do come in about 30 different colorways. You have solid colors, print styles, or tie-dye if you need, which is going to work out well. And of course, $18, you can't go wrong with that to have a nice, comfy little sleeper. Now, we have one more product in the carousel, and this is going to be the women's PJs that she also did that comes in multiple colors, variations, and sizes.
PJs are really cute. It's a long sleeve, long pants, and they're a Christmas theme. So the sleeves are very long, and the pant legs are long. I'm 5'7", 125 pounds, and they're very stretchy and comfortable. They're a combination of materials. I kind of thought they'd be a flannel type, but they're not. They're just a very stretchy, comfortable with cuffs and pockets and a shirt tail hem, and it's really nice as a gift.
So again, guys, nice little set, two-piece piece. Of course, elastic banding. Gonna work out well for you if you need a nice sleeper around the holidays or just throughout the year. Check it out. Now, guys, that is the last product I have for you today, which means I can drop that light off and I can take these glasses off and I might be able to see again. A bunch of great deals for you guys. Don't be sleeping on these deals. Remember, guys, hit the follow button, hit the like button. When you hit that follow button, you guys can come back and watch whatever we've shown you guys again and again if you need to. Hitting the live notification button will also tell you guys when we go live around here. And we do go live around here quite a bit. Today is Thursday, so I'm going to check. I think quite possibly, we might have, I don't know if we have Blake later. Do we have Blake later? Yeah, Blake is on later today, so you guys will have another show up a little bit later. So we do have a Blake show. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to the show. Coming in right at the end. Kurt, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. So like I said, guys, Blake will be on a little bit later with his show as well. Unfortunately, I can't. I have other stuff I have to do. Yeah, exactly. I definitely would start over if I could, but I actually have a couple appointments I have to be to. Blake will be on in about, I think, like 2.5 to 3 hours, and his show will go for 2 hours as well. His will have a nice wide variety of product as well. So hit that follow button, hit the live notification button. I believe Blake is on, let me check what time he's on. Blake will be on 1 p.m. So 1 p.m. Eastern time. So a couple hours, guys. Yeah, I do apologize. I would definitely start over, guys, but I do have appointments I actually have to be to today. Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, I got on early. I got on really early this morning. So, for all of you that are just now following or jumping in, we do appreciate you guys all being here. We do a lot of shows around here. So hopefully we'll see you guys all again. I hope you guys have a great rest of your Thursday. I believe tomorrow I will be back on a couple of the other social medias. Probably on that Talk Place, if you guys know what I'm talking about, but we'll be back. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. We'll see you guys on the next show. Later, everybody.